Hi, I'm Kerry Davis from Allen & Heath. I'm here at the NAMM show in Anaheim. We're quite excited to be launching a couple of new products. This is one of them. This is a new powered mixer in the ZED range. This is the ZED Power 1000. It's an overall 1000 watt powered mixer with all the features you'd expect for a small mixer running passive speakers. This here is being launched at Anaheim alongside the existing range of ZED mixers, and we have an awful lot of them, from the big 4-bus 20 channels over there through to units with effects built in, all of them being simple mixers to work with passive speakers through amplifiers or through powered speakers. So this is really quite useful for the small band or the small event where they're working with passive speakers and they need an amplifier built in. So ZED Powered has got 2 power amp outputs on the back. As I say, it can run 1000 watts or 500 watts music power into 4 ohm speakers and about 250 watts aside into 8 ohm. It's built in the same way as the rest of the ZED series. So these are all right-angled individual circuit boards, and they've all got very tight nuts on there. But you can see a nut underneath the knob. So it's built to a very high standard. The audio circuitry is to a high standard, very similar to the rest of the ZED range. So basically you've got 8 mono inputs with mic line. 2 of them have got high impedance guitar inputs. Now these are really useful in this application because the guitarist playing an acoustic guitar or similar can plug straight into one of these sockets. It presents a 10 mega ohm input impedance, so you don't lose any of the fidelity of the instrument, and you can plug in without needing a DI box.
So is that aimed at kind of PXO pickups, things like that?
Yes, the sort of pickups that you might find in acoustic guitars, acoustic instruments like mandolins, violins, etc. Usually you'd use a DI on a mic input, but in this case you can plug straight in. The mixer might be at side of stage, which means that the cable length is convenient to do that. We have 2 stereo channels on here and built-in effects. So very high quality ZED effects built in with its own return. And then in the output section we have some routing here for a USB interface. This is a stereo interface to a computer. It provides stereo out and stereo in, which can be patched from various outputs on here and patched into a couple of the inputs down here.
So going back to the effects, do you have a separate effects bus, or is it all sort of like mixed into one?
It's a separate effects bus. You have one effects which is driven from the yellow aux bus here, and then this is the return. So
do you select a single effect at a time?
Yes, you select a single effect, but that said, some of them are combined effects, such as delay and reverb. So you can get 2 effects working together depending on the preset that you select. Some of them have tap tempo, so you can change the tap time, and most of them have parameters, so that by holding down the tap button and then selecting up and down, you can change a certain parameter. So quite a comprehensive little effects unit built into the ZED series. And then on the output you have an amplifier section where you have a graphic equalizer. So you've got amplifiers A and B, which go through graphic equalizer with bypass switches, and these then feed the outputs on the back. There's one auxiliary mix running across here, and that's what you typically use for your monitor. And there's also a mono output which can also double up as a sub feed by pressing a button there, which puts a filter on for sub frequency control. And on the main outputs, which are XLR, so high quality balanced XLR outputs, you've also got inserts for left and right. There you can see the auxiliary out, a foot switch control, so you could switch the effects on and off using a standard foot switch. And then you've got the master section here with your main fader, your auxiliary master for the monitor, 2-track return level, headphones, and various patching of monitor signals. So overall, very high quality, built to the same standards as our big analog desks, such as ML5000 and so on. And this is being launched here at NAMM. The map price is $1,099, and it should be delivered within the next month or 2.